folks, this is Rob from SmokingPit.com, and today I've got a special treat for you. We're going to give you an intro to the Yoder YS640. I just received one on site. As you can see, it's very cold, 20 degrees, very windy. A little too cold to be doing this outside, so with that said, we'll go back in the house where it's warm, and we'll go look at the new grill. So here we have the Yoder YS640. It's a pellet-fired smoker grill. You'll see that it's built very stout. Kind of zoom in here and I'll take you through everything. Again, it's the Yoder YS640. It's made by the Yoder Company outside of Yoder, Kansas. It's owned and operated by Don Carey. He also owns and operates All Things Barbecue, so it's a great place for any of your grilling and needs, accessories, fuels, all that stuff. That said, we'll go ahead and start looking at it. First of all, we got removable grills here. These are 1/2-inch bar, 1/4-inch bar. This thing is extremely stout, everything on it. These can be used as handles. The grills itself, the housings, 10-gauge steel. This thing weighs in at about 315 pounds. It's a very stout built smoker. You can see here that it's got a counterweight for the door that makes the door nice and easy to open and close, even though it carries much weight to it. So here's a look at the cooking grates. They're made of expanded metal. There's 2 of them. Get these out of here. And you see we have the probe for the thermometer that goes to the thermocouple. Control board. And this, I believe, is 12-gauge metal. It's the drip pan. And then we have the fire pot in here. And there's the igniter. So, in a nutshell, basically the pellets will fall out, the agar will push them out, fall into here, and where they're ignited and burned. And the fan will blow across here, distributing the heat across the cooker. I'm going to show you real quick a close-up here of the control panel. So what you have here is basically an on-off switch, temp up, down, and a stop switch. You have the LED readout right here and a prime button. The prime button allows you to inject more pellets if you want to. If you want to pull the heat up a little quick, get a little bit more smoke or something like that. But basically up and down for the temp and a start button, on off. Now we're going to take a close-up look inside the hopper. You can see down here in the bottom we have the auger. It's looks like it's 7-gauge metal. We'll zoom in on it. Now the one thing I like about this, and it's also found on some other smokers, is it's got a short throw auger, so it doesn't have to move the pellets very far to get them into the burn box. The motor itself is a 2 RPM, 1/2 horsepower motor. On the side of the hopper we have the fan. It's a 110 CFM fan. It will throw air across the burn pod. It also keeps the hopper internals cool. This is a touch I really like. Instead of having the standard badging, you know, that you see in grills and stuff, they've actually used a water jet machine and went ahead and carved it right into some of the supports on the lower part of the frame. Just looks nice. It's a nice touch. Now let's take a quick look at the thermometer that we have installed here. You can see they marked it. You see this on some of the other thermometers out there, where you have smoke, barbecue, and then the grilling heat ranges. But the color and everything looks great. Nice job. Well done. Here's a quick look at the back of the unit. Here's the hopper. Of course, the electrical cord runs off of 120. And then I'm going to zoom in here. Here's the actual thermometer that runs into the thermocouple. You can see again they use some nice heavy gauge steel to protect metal here to protect it, and it's run through a conduit to the inside there, so you literally don't have wires hanging out here that can be hooked on anything like some of the other units I've seen. So all the wires are, you know, in the conduit here, and just nicely done. Now as for footing, you can see we have just the standard setup here. A wheel in the back, adjustable stand on the front there. Okay folks, that's a quick look at the Yoder YS640. Again, we'll cover some things real quick. Very well built. Got 10 gauge metal for the cooking chamber. Got 14 gauge metal for the hopper. A lot of the other manufacturers use lesser metal than this in the cooking chamber of their grills. So this is a very well built smoker. 315 pounds. It's a hefty one. So you know, if you're looking for a cooker that's going to last a long time, and hopefully for the rest of the time you need to be cooking, the Yoder cookers, whether you buy a pellet cooker like this or you buy their wood-fired pits, they are extremely well-built grills and smokers. They've been making them for a long time. They've been building competition pits for a lot of folks, and folks are out there winning with these. In fact, recently there's been some competition wins using this YS640, so it's a great cooker. Some other things, as far as the current draws on this thing, startup from when the igniter comes on, it's about 11 amps. After the fire gets going and the pellets are burning, the igniter goes off, and then there's only about a 1.2 amp draw from this unit. So uses very little electricity when it's up and running. Just a well-built stout machine. So that said, the next video, the next time you see this thing, I'll be out back. We'll be firing it up, and we'll be doing the initial burn-in with it. And I'll take you through those steps. So again, it's the here we have the Yoder YS640 smoker grill. Heat range on this guy, 150 to 600 degrees. It's made by Yoder out of Yoder, Kansas. It's the owner, Don Carey, is the builder. He sells it through his shop at All Things Barbecue in Wichita, Kansas. So big thumbs up for the Yoder. Don, you did a great job on this. Look forward to cooking on it. We'll be out back cooking on it soon. You all have a great day.